Hi, this is ELTV. I'm Louise Mckenzie from my column, The Busy Mum, in this month's issue of Everything Birth and Beyond 360 magazine. So this month I chose a question from Lucy, who wrote in and asked me, do I have any tips on how to survive and prosper when you've just had a baby? She has been totally freaked out by her family and friends because they're saying that once you've had a baby, it's the first couple of days of honeymoon and then you get really tired and it can turn into a bit of a nightmare. That was a very honest question. So Lucy, thank you for getting that over to me. And yes, the answer is you can not only survive it, you can thrive and thoroughly enjoy it. But the key word is discipline. Oh, this is Serafina, by the way. She's sitting with me today, one of our kids. So the answer is yes, you can survive it. And the word is discipline. I know you guys will say, it's Louise again going on about discipline. Well, yes, I am, because discipline is going to be your best friend through this experience. And this is not what you're going to hear from most people, whether it be your doctor, your midwife, your nurse, your family, your friends. They will all be telling you, just put your feet up, do whatever you want, eat whatever you want, do whatever you want, it's all good. The thing is, it doesn't actually work on the whole. I'm not saying that you shouldn't take time for you, not at all. You need to take that time, but you need to be disciplined because that will help you through the craziness that's about to hit your life. Doesn't matter whether you're on your first or your seventh that we're about to be, it still sends you into a state of chaos because a baby changes your schedule in every way. So the first thing that I really want you to remember is hygiene. I want you to make sure that every single day that you bathe yourself, that you shave your legs, whatever it is that you do to make you feel good, that you do it every single day. I have known too many new mamas who they get depressed because they don't make the effort. I know it's difficult, I know it's tiring, and the first couple of days you feel a bit bruised and battered, but you need to take that hygiene just to keep yourself feeling fresh. It's just, water is a real cleanser of the spirit, soul and mind. So when you use the water and bathe or shower, it really is helpful. I want you to do it every day without fail. I want to make it a part of your routine. A part of the bathing after you just had the baby, and everything is down below, you'll be able to read it. I've got clicks so you can go and check these things out, are herbs. You can get special herbs that after you've had your baby, you bathe in the wonderful warm watery herbs, and it will soothe your body and take the aches out from the hard work that you've had during your labour. So they are very important, and they're not just some old wives' tale, they really do work. I can vouch for that. Okay, so that's number one. I want you to remember the hygiene. I'm not saying this in any order, so don't test me from down below in the column. Okay, so number two, I want you to make sure that when you've had your baby, people say, just lie in the bed, lie in the bed, lie in the bed. And I don't believe that to be true. I think that every single day you should get out of your bed and you should have a nest, a little beddy nest on the couch. This will give you a change of scene. It's just nasty when you lie in bed all day, and then it comes to night and you just will not get that quality of sleep, and you've already got the fact that your baby will wake you up. You want to go into your bedroom, you want to have it as a place where you can sleep, have solace and quiet and tranquility. You do not want to have it with food breadcrumbs in. You don't want to have it where it's all heated up and knotty and just doesn't give you a good feeling. So my suggestion to you is to make a place somewhere else in your home where you can nest during the day and just be with your baby. Okay? Thirdly, when you've got through a couple of days, the next thing that you should do as a routine is make sure that you get up and that you don't just lie in the bed just hoping to try and get some sleep. I'm not saying you should get up at 8 o'clock in the morning, that's not what I'm saying. But you should make a point to, your child will give you a routine where you'll be woken up. And if you just lie in the bed and hope that it's just going to go away, you're going to get really groggy. So my other suggestion for you is force yourself to get up, make yourself feel nice, get cleaned up, and then when that baby has gone to bed and you have somebody else in the house, then go and have a rest, and try and make that rest time the same time every single day. And make sure that you do not sleep for more than 60 minutes. 30 to 60 minutes is more than enough to just get your energy back up, pep you up, ready for the rest of your day. If you go over 60 minutes, then research has proven it will disrupt your sleep in the night. And you need to be able to get to sleep in the night because obviously you're on call for your baby. Okay, so we have all those things. The next thing I suggest that you do is to make a point of making yourself feel good. Now, I'm not talking about being Kim Kardashian and putting your perfumes and all your makeups and your hair coiffer, and no, I'm not saying that. But you need to do those little human things that make you feel like the beautiful woman that you are. Some people like to wear blush, or they put a little bit of foundation on, or they put some mascara on, or, you know, do a little something with their hair. That's what you need to do. You need to do a little routine every single day so you don't feel all disheveled and yucky and nasty. So with that, you also need to make sure that you keep your clothes fresh, and that you put on, I'm not saying, you know, like fancy nice clothes, but put on comfy clothes that aren't like your most raggy taggy old t-shirt. You want to make yourself feel the best that you can feel in that circle. It's all about lifting your spirit and lifting your mood and feeling that there's some part of your life that you have control over, because right now you're not feeling like you've got much control over anything at all. So that's that. The next thing that you must remember is that people will try and spoil you rotten, and they'll try and bring you cakes and buns and da 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 da. They will, you know, it's just a kind act. I want you to say, and your partner will say, oh, I'll get you ice cream, I'll get you sweeties, I'll get you this, I'll get you that. You have to be disciplined. If you want to, you know, eat some junk, have it before the baby's born. And I'm not advocating that. But what I'm saying to you is, it's really, 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 really important. New research has shown that if you keep munching on junk when you just had the baby, not only are your hormones already out of whack because you've just had the baby, but when you eat junk, it sends them skyrocketing up and then skyrocketing down. It's really, really bad for you. It really affects your mood. So make sure, I know you want to indulge. I know you want to indulge, but make sure that this time you're strict with yourself, not because you're trying to diet or anything else, but literally for your state of mind, it's not good for you. You need to keep a nice, clean, healthy diet. Eat plenty of fruit and vegetables and whole grains and all that good stuff. And it's okay to have some butter and some cream, but just everything in moderation, and try and steer clear, particularly of the sugar, because it's really, really bad for your mindset. Okay, so the next thing you have to remember is, if you need help, just ask for it. Sometimes, no, not sometimes. The majority of new mamas that I have met have all tried to put on a facade that they've got everything under control, that they're superwoman. You don't need to do that. If you have a question, if you need help, you just ask. Millions of people have been there before you. You're not going to be the only one, whatever it is, whatever strange thing or, you know, boring thing, or, you know, just ask for that help. Don't feel ashamed or intimidated or that you're a failure to do it, you know. It's just a part of the process. You're tired, you're going through a hormonal shift. It's perfectly fine. So just ask for help. And last but not least, when your baby cries, it's just your baby trying to communicate with you. That's all it is. Don't feel, I know that it's going to get on your nerves on occasions, like everybody, it doesn't matter who they are, will tell you that at occasions you're trying to get in the shower and then the baby starts. You're trying to do something for yourself and then the baby starts. Just remember, it's your baby can't talk yet. Your baby is just trying to communicate. Your baby is not trying to get on your nerves or frustrate you. So just take that deep breath and just think, this is my baby communicating. And on that note, the best way for a calm and tranquil baby, as a personal reflection from myself and my husband, is that we have the baby on somebody like 24/7. That baby is always being held. By by doing that, it just keeps the baby calm and centered, and the baby will hardly cry. So I just want you to take everything with a pinch of salt. Try not to take the process too seriously. It's your first baby, and the first baby is a real shock to the system. You're like, what's going on? But just take that time for yourself, follow those routines, and you'll not only get through it, but you'll really, really enjoy it. And everyone will be saying to you, wow, you know, how come you're just blossoming in this period of time, not looking wrecked and frazzled and frustrated. So Lucy, thank you so much for your question. I've answered in more detail down below in the column, or up, or wherever it is. So go through that, click on the links that you need, and just don't forget, whatever's happened to you has happened to someone a million times before, because it's a crazy process. So I wish you all the best, Lucy, with your birth. Congratulations, and I'll see everyone next month for another Busy Mums column. Thank you. Going to say bye, Serafina.
Bye.